G'day guys, my name's Walter and welcome to Cosy TV. Today guys, I'm going to teach you how to say the cities, the states, and the territories just like an Australian native speaker. So this also means slang and pronunciation. Not all of these states have nicknames, so let's get started. So let's start with the country, Australia. Many people know the word Aussie, but are you using it correctly? Aussie is only used as an adjective. For example, Aussie food and Aussie people. The pronunciation is Aussie, 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 not Aussie. Even though some people spell it A-U-S-S-I-E, it does not make the S sound. It makes the Z sound. Now, if you want to talk about the country, you can say Australia, Australia, Australia. The reason why it sounds like this is because when Australians say Australia, they say it very fast, so it sounds like Australia. Also, sometimes you might just hear Oz. Let's move on to the states. Queensland. People who live in Queensland are sometimes called banana benders. Or basically, you're just a Queenslander. Also, if you follow sport, especially rugby league, some Queenslanders might be called a cane toad. If you live in New South Wales, you are a New South Welshman. Or if you follow sport, you might be a cockroach. Australian Capital Territory. Or ACT. Maybe you are an Australian Capital Territorian? I don't know. Victoria. The people are called Victorians. Tasmania. Also, some people might say Tassie. If you live there, you are Tasmanian, or some people might say Taswegians. South Australia. Some might just say South Australians, but I have heard crow eaters. Western Australia. Some people just say WA. People who live there are called Western Australians, or I have also heard sand gropers. Northern Territory. I have heard the expression top enders. This is for the people who live there. Let's move on to some cities. Brisbane. Brizzy or Brisvegas. Gold Coast, Goldie. Melbourne. Melbs. Alice Springs. The Alice. I don't know any slang for Sydney, but I heard people who live in Sydney are called Sydney-siders. There are actually heaps of slang for cities in Australia, but I tried to pick some of the most common ones. Do you know any others? Leave a comment in the section below. Always remember to like, share, and subscribe. And like I always say, stay positive.